it's coming full circle. This is where I wanted to do my poem yesterday, but now I'm here today, so it all loops around. And I've had a little bit of profound anger at myself because I mispronounced Samhain as Samhain, and I know it's Samhain, but it's just like today's poem I mentioned Guan Yin, and growing up I thought it was Kuan Yin, and you know, there's a lot of like spiritual stuff to keep up with and real world stuff to keep up with. I also misquoted, yesterday I saw my former director's movie about mech. Oh, I shouldn't even say it, I'm too close. You're not supposed to say it in the theater, so the proximity is too close. The Scottish play. It was the Scottish play, not Hamlet. Sometimes we get our gods and goddesses mixed up and our Shakespearean characters, but it's okay. So I'm officially announcing I'm here at the theater. It is the Tech Week. I have to literally race after this poem backstage to get ready. I'm in Murder on the Orient Express at the Lincoln Center until the end of November, every weekend through November 28th. Come on down. So here's my poem I wrote today. You may have to scoot in a little because we got a train that one of our famous Fort Collins things is our trains are very loud. But isn't this fountain so epically beautiful? It's actually, okay, so I have to squeeze this in. The first boy I was ever in love with, he was my next door neighbor as a child. He built this fountain with my dad, or with his father. See, words, facts, they're hard. Adrian, I was so in love with him. He made me a frog sock puppet when I was a child, and he built this with his own bare hands with his dad, and he passed away, gosh, over 10 years ago, but he's still a really profound person in my heart, and so this one's for him. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of my town, and I love it so much, and I wish the train would pipe down just a little, so I'm stalling slightly, but I might just have to yell. I don't have time to stall. So this beautiful heartfelt thing I wrote, I'll just have to project it like the actor that I am. Okay, so I have a poem from the past, and I don't know if I've read it to y'all yet or not, but it's called Fountain Longing. And so this one is called Fountain Longing Reimagined. Ah, we get it! What begins as a trickle and rushes out as a fountain, that daunting mountain you thought you could never climb, that little voice inside your mind that struggles to find you but always reminds you to get up on your feet and switch your view. Come on, kid, get a clue. The part of you that doesn't want you to thrive is only alive because it feeds on other people's poisons. Sometimes I think folks even enjoy them, those bitter, angry taste buds, and the thud of judgment like a racquetball against their thought walls. It's okay to be appalled by this situation. Everything's a race, a test, a chance to try to be the best with the most likes, or some kind of endless litigation. So recenter your concentration on something better. You don't have to be the big man in the tower or the go-go-getter. You can be the example setter by just being exactly who you have been from the start, by being equal parts space magic, empathy, and heart. You can get people gushing and seeking the rush of your truth and your art. Impart your wisdom frequently. Seek as often as you see. Reinvent new ways to be. Be readily available for the world to shift on a dime because it will. Get a little less than your fill and give somebody else more than just the nibble they're used to. See around and through just by the energy of listening to the sounds set free in the vicinity of wherever you happen to go. Grow at your own pace. Grow even more than you think you're ready to face. Make your love so beyond and above that people can taste it when they look at you, when they're around the groove that connects you to the source. Of course, be kind. Of course, rewind your VHSs even though no one else will be renting them. For the foreseeable future, that is. We send love or we resist. You can make a fist or you can open your arms for a hug. I know naivete and hopefulness are both drugs, but so are wisdom and despair. Care more than you think you have the capability to. Renew vows to yourself on the daily. Take a bow, even if you feel like you're failing. Because if you're failing, it means you're trying. Someone's always vying for your energy. Someone's always vying for your energy. So get picky, so get a little picky already. Steady. So get a little picky already. Steady yourself on the balance beam that creates your dreams and everything. Sing even louder when the car stopped next to you looks at you funny. Think about your friends more often than you think about money. Stretch your limbs on sunny days. Praise Ra and Guan Yin, because we could all use more compassion. That's not asking so much, is it? Life's exquisite, so let's live it that way. We all hitchhiked on some cosmic ray, so fucking ride it and celebrate that you made it here, and that takes a lot. But don't pick fear and let them give up your spot. Give it one more thought before you jump in. Close your eyes and feel your blood pumping. Even though it scares you, I dare you to start confronting that fear knee-jerk. Get the perks of just making it work somehow. Don't disavow your wow factor. Be a stardust enhancer, not a subtractor. You're intact under there beneath the blur of your incertitude. Don't be so rude to the child in you who wants to smile and play. Make someone's day. It's easy. Frolic freely, more frequently. Really be here for those who can't be. Reassess what the best means to you. Lean in to exactly the way you dreamed it, and maybe you'll get close enough to beam it back through this constant attack on dreamers. As Wednesday Addams aptly said, "You vacuous lemurs." But it doesn't have to be so obscenely disappointing. Just start appointing your own type of committee or cabinet to fight off the shitty, to help you see the itty-bitty orb of perfect magic that makes the pain all worth it. And grab it to follow the white rabbit, because even though it may scare you to bits, because you'll likely learn more than the boring girl who just sits in the field, mild-mannered, and predictably reads as she's told, grab hold of the version that is wild and swerving, because sitting in the field wondering isn't serving you. And then there's more to the poem, but it cut off. So that makes me really sad, and maybe I'll try to find it, and maybe I'll film it real quick, and maybe I'll just have to say it tomorrow, because our printer's doing really weird things and making me really angry. And so I know it says, grab hold of the version that is wild and swerving, because sitting in the same old field isn't serving you. But then it says something else clever, and it's whatever. It will have to be what it is. It is beauty. Holy cow, it's a beauty. It's a beaut. So thank you for letting me be a little astute and a little crazy. I'm off to the theater to put on a whole new face.